Earlier this year, my wife and I were discussing kayaking trips we might take when the weather warmed up. So I pulled up Frog Hollow Outdoor Site and saw that they had their first Black River Three Sisters paddle scheduled for May 3rd, which just happened to be our anniversary. Since this had been on our radar for a while, we thought it would be a fun way to celebrate, so we grabbed the last two available spots. Fast forward to May 3rd, and we made the drive down to Newby's Landing, which was our takeout point, where we had a round of introductions and a quick review of the day's itinerary, and then made our way up to Henry's Landing, where we began our trek down the Black River on a breezy, pleasant spring Saturday. As we made our way through the first stretch of the Black River, the paddle was filled with entertaining and educational conversations that made the trip even more enjoyable. Eventually, we paused for a well-earned break to relax and enjoy lunch. With full bellies and recharged energy, it was time to shift our focus to the next challenge, navigating the many twists and turns of Three Sisters Swamp and the majestic ancient cypress trees that call it home.
So rapid. So rapid here.
The sandbar here is a little shallow. If you get hung up on it, it's not that big a deal. Just step out.
Push off. I need to.
If you need to.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, made it through that little section.
It's beautiful back here, isn't it?
After we'd gotten a quick little taste of swamp navigation, we took a short break where Dixon, the owner of Frog Hollow Outdoors, mentioned that we'd be entering into even more tight quarters in the next stretch, so we'd need to keep adequate spacing between the kayaks to make navigation a wee bit easier. And as you'll see throughout the next several clips, we tried our best to keep that spacing, but with having to avoid the stumps and logs that were just below the water surface, we ended up playing quite a bit of bumper boats. And with the water level being a bit low, we also found ourselves implementing the highly technical rear end scooch to get through some of the more shallow areas.
Tight turn here, Woody. You got to do a little S turn.
Yes, sir. Tight quarters. Yep, scooter.
Banks also reminded us that when we weren't butt scooching or navigating tight twists and turns, we should pause for a moment and look up, to really take in everything around us. The swamp felt almost mystical, with towering cypress trees, some believed to be over 2,600 years old, casting their ancient presence over the water. There was just a primordial stillness to it all. Add in the soft breeze and the cloud cover that stayed with us throughout the day, mixed with the sounds of nature and the occasional chatter of excited paddlers, and it was hard to believe such a unique, almost otherworldly place existed just a short drive from home. After we made our way through the Three Sister Swamp and back to the main channel of the Black River, I found myself reflecting on what a truly memorable trip this had been. The weather was perfect, the scenery stunning, but what really made it special was the company. It was such a treat paddling with both familiar faces and new ones. Thanks for the laughs, the great company, and all the shared stories along the way. A special shout out to Banks Dixon and Clara Kempter, exceptional guides whose deep knowledge, genuine warmth, and shared passion for the outdoors made the journey even more meaningful. And of course, the biggest thanks goes to my partner of 28 years, Meredith. She's the one who first got me into kayaking, and every trip since has been a shared adventure, full of laughter, new discoveries, and the kind of unexpected moments that remind us why we keep coming back. I'm especially grateful she was willing to spend our anniversary paddling with such a great group in such a beautiful place. Here's to more miles, more rivers, and more memories together, both on the water and off.